Now, ahead of the high-stakes BMC battle, Shiv Sena UBT leader Sanjay Raut put out a post asking all Marathi people to unite, saying if we are united, we are safe. So there, a call by the Shiv Sena UBT leader Sanjay Raut who's put out a post asking all Marathi people to unite, saying that if we are united, we are safe. As you know, the heat is turning up ahead of the high-stakes BMC battle, and that's a clarion call by Shiv Sena UBT leader asking all Marathi people to unite. So this is a statement by UBT Sena MP Sanjay Raut, who's put out a post asking all Marathi people to unite, saying that if we are united, we are safe. And this comes ahead of the BMC polls. As you can tell, of course, this is a high-stakes battle here as well, and that's a call by the Shiv Sena UBT leader Sanjay Raut. For more on this, we have Yesha Kotak live with us. Yesha, thank you so much for joining me. Of course, we're seeing the heat has turned up ahead of the BMC battle. What can you tell us?
So when we speak of this, of course, clearly what's come to forth is that in the last couple of days, both the Thackeray cousins had come together. Now, the Thackeray cousins have decided to fight together as alliance in the upcoming BMC elections, which is due tomorrow. Amidst all of this, of course, there are questions that have been raised. One, particularly when the Thackeray cousins took a joint rally at Shivaji Park, they particularly said that Marathi Manus has to come together, to which there were a lot of critical comments that had come in. In fact, we've also seen how the Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis had said that the Thackeray cousins are creating a fake narrative that the Marathi Manus is in danger. Now, amidst all of this, we've seen that Sanjay Raut visited Raj Thakray's residence this morning, Shiv, just ahead of tomorrow's election, and has given this call of Ek Hai to Safe Hai, which clearly means, giving out a message that the people should believe in them, and that's where the Thackeray cousins, if they come together, they will protect the identity and the pride of Marathi Manus. Let's understand this whole context in the wake of the fact that when the Thackeray cousins had announced their alliance, what was important to note is that there were posters that came up right outside Shiv Sena Bhavan at Dadar, on the lines of Batenge to Katenge, stating that if the North Indian community gets divided now at this very point, then they'll be the one who will face flack after the BMC elections. So all of these are important junctures, important points that have been spoken about during the election campaign, when we speak of the Thackeray cousins coming in together, and which is where this very message is kind of is an answer to to all of these messages that have been conveyed by either the Mahayuti or, for that matter, the posters that came up by the Thackeray cousins. Yes.
Absolutely, Yesha. Now, of course, as we've been reporting as well, and you've been also bringing us all the latest developments on this, the stage is all set for the Maharashtra civic polls to be held tomorrow. Of course, they are being held in the state after a gap of 4 years and are being contested amid much acrimony across party lines as well, and in light of which we are also seeing these sort of statements and rhetoric come out. How do you think this resonates with the people?
So absolutely, when we've been in fact speaking to people across the city, what's important to note is that, like you rightly mentioned, these very elections are being held after a gap of 4 years, which means the BMC elections are being held after 9 years, and a lot has changed in the political landscape of Maharashtra in the last 9 years. Last time when the BMC election took place was an undivided Shiv Sena along with BJP, which was an alliance, and that's when the BMC elections were held. We clearly saw how, despite Shiv Sena being short of 2 seats, they were the one who had their mayor decided, as compared to BJP, which had a higher number of seats. Now a lot of things have changed, but the ground reality also remains that a lot of ground reality in Mumbai has also changed when it comes to development projects, or for that matter, the constant redevelopment that is taking place, the constant roads that are dug up, or for that matter, the AQI levels which have risen drastically in the last couple of years. So all of these are concerns that the Mumbaiker is really facing. And for a city like Mumbai, it is always said that the city of Mumbai never sleeps. So what's important at this point is that while there are a lot of political narratives being played, that of Hindutva versus Maharashtrian, that of Maharashtrian versus North Indian, and what we've also seen is that while the parties have been divided, we've also seen that the alliances have split. Be it Mahayuti, wherein the Shiv Sena and BJP are contesting together, but the NCP of Ajit Pawar has gone separated. On the other hand, when it comes to Mahavikas Aghadi, also we are seeing that the NCP of Sharad Pawar, in Shiv Sena of Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray and the MNS. They are contesting together, whereas Congress is ahead to go their own way. So a lot of things have changed, but the political narrative still remain with the butting to cutting narrative, with the Hindu versus Marathi narrative, or for that matter, North Indian versus Marathi narrative. But for a Mumbaikar, what is in fact realized over a span of the last couple of weeks that we've been covering this municipal election is that for a Mumbaikar, the focus is clearly on development, the focus on the key issues that the Mumbaikar really faces, and we'll have to wait to see as to who really delivers on those promises, is on whom the Mumbai really put their trust on Jan 16th.
Right. All right, Yasha, thank you so much for bringing us the latest on this.